there, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen Campbell, and if you're new here, I am a drawing and mixed media artist, and I teach both tutorials here on my YouTube channel. Today is a little bit of a different video because it is for anyone who is a current member or who is interested in becoming a member or who is interested in leaving being a member of my Fun Fab Drawing Club over at Awesome Art School. So that is what this video is about. If you're interested, stay tuned. It has everything about how to sign up, how to cancel, what's inside, why and who's inside, what are the perks, and what it is all about. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go head on over to awesomeartschool.com. But very first thing I need to do is minimize myself so you can see what I'm doing. This is the crazy space cool part. Stick my butt down there and make this full screen so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, so I typed in awesomeartschool.com. As you can see, it's where creative souls transform into awesome artists. That's my whole goal in life, is to help you become the awesome artist that you are meant to be. You can see my face, so you know they're in the right place. And these are my course offerings at the moment. There's a lot more in here than, than meets the eye. So you can always pop on and come and sign up for my 100 Fun Fab Faces Drawing Challenge. There's 22 face drawing lessons right there for you for free. They are also on YouTube, but they're so nicely organized right there in their own classroom with PDFs, supporting PDFs, supply lists, and actually all the last like 6 expression videos that are all time-lapsed on YouTube are actually in real time in there for you too. So that's kind of a nice perk. You can also feel free to sign in for the YouTube collection library because that has all my YouTube videos organized by genre. So that's kind of nice. Excuse me. And here you can see we have the Fun Fab Drawing Club. We also have the Mixed Media Society, and those are very similar because they're both like Netflix. They're a whole bunch of content in there that you can all download instantly once you are in. And then you have new episodes every single month that get added on. And then these are standalone courses. And then this is where you can sign up for my retreats. All right, so I want to join the Fun Fab Drawing Club. So I'm going to click on this. And this little page here will tell you what we're going to learn. We're going to learn how to draw basic shapes, front faces, profiles, 3/4 view faces, how to shade in multiple mediums from pencil to markers to watercolors. We'll learn how to find your style, trying different things. And we actually also learn in here how to draw the figure. I should say that. I don't even have that on here. The coolest part about the Fun Fab Drawing Club is that no matter where you are in your journey to becoming an awesome artist, there is a place for you to start and then grow and continue growing. So it's very one size fits all because there's a spot for everybody, but it's also a place where everyone can experience growth. That's my main goal for you, is to take your skills and grow and push them and teach you and branch out to different mediums and to really just get better and better and better. And no matter where your start point is, there's a place for you in here. So it starts at the very one. Pixie is your baby beginner, which is literally, I cannot draw a straight line. Like, there's a place for you. I can definitely work with that. Okay, and then it goes up very incrementally and very specifically. Then the stage 2 is the sprite, and that's when you start learning about value scale and just start getting into shading. We're just working with basic shapes in that. Excuse me, in that classroom. We do Zentangling in Pixie, and then we very slowly but surely start drawing and shading a whimsical face. As we get more advanced into Fairy, we're going to do realistic faces, and then we're going to start getting like realistic faces in different positions, and then we're going to get fancier with our shading and our highlights, working on different pieces of paper, and then we're going to get into drawing the figure and so on and so forth until we have the whole body. There's a little bit about me in there just so you know who the heck I am. All right, so and then there's new advanced lessons that are added every single month. So there's always new content coming in, and as long as you're a good standing member, you can have access to all of that downloadable content. You own it as soon as you're in there. So say you want to sign up for this. You say, great, you push the pink button. I want in the club. Let's see. There's a button here for if you have a coupon. This already has my payment information stored in it. So if you don't, this is the part where you get your credit card out and you just type in your information. You click the I want to join, I agree, and then you just hit the enroll in course. And you can cancel at any time. That is true. Again, it's like any other membership course. It's like any other subscription model where you can leave at any time. All right, welcome to the club. There's a little welcome thank you video here from me that you'll see, and then you just push the green button, continue to the course. Just real quick, if you log out, so say I'm coming back after the weekend and it's Monday morning and I want to dive back in, and you're like, wait, so you go to awesomeartschool.com and you're like, wait, how do I get back in? You just go up here to my courses and it'll show you, oh, look at that. So the Fun Fab Drawing Club is actually look at all this content that you get. It's a lot of things in here, but it's in order. So first there is that 100 Fun Fab Faces challenge I was telling you about. That's such a good resource. That's really what a taste of what it is to be in paid content with me. Those lessons, which are a rarity on YouTube when you get like the full length 1 hour real-time lessons. That's why that free classroom is very invaluable, but you just get so much more when you join the club. But just so you know, that resource is also in this for you. And you can see here just larger, all the different stages. So it goes right in order and it ends with the new monthly lesson. So all my new lessons go in new monthly lessons. And when it turns to be 2020, I will have a folder, I will have another one. So this will be new monthly lessons like 2019, and then we'll have a 2020, 2021, so on and so forth. So as you can see, if you're just starting out, say you're not sure what phase you're at, you have no idea. And each classroom stage, so we have stage 1, stage 2, up till stage 6, there's a little welcome, start here, what you'll learn, and then the supply list for that classroom. It's very organized. And it'll say, okay, so first of all, it's like, let's see if you're in the right place. Does this describe you? And this is the same for each stage classroom, but obviously the content will differ inside. So does this describe you? I'm feeling a little intimidated about taking an art class. I don't think I can draw a straight line to save my life, but secretly I really want to learn. So if this describes you, yes, then okay, great, let's start. No, and then it says, see if stage 2 is a better fit. So then you would go to stage 2 and say like, no, I can draw a little bit. Like, that's okay. I feel comfortable. Let's go see if stage 2 is better fit maybe. So again, welcome, start here. Let's see. Is that good? Okay, let's see if this describes me. I'm naturally creative and know a little bit about drawing. I've never had formal art training. I can draw a face, but can't make it look proportionally correct yet. And I do know how to make my drawings look 3D with shading. Oh, I do not know how. So you're like, yeah, that sounds about right. And then it said, yes, great, start with a first lesson. But before you dive in, there is a little, the next section is what you'll learn. And it does. It's just not loading. Well, it'll tell you what you learn, and then you have a basic supply list. So what's cool about this is that almost the entire Fun Fab Drawing Club you can do with a pencil set. So you do want some soft and some hard ones, and like an eraser, computer paper, and a blending stump, and you can pretty much do almost everything. It's very, very crazy. You also have, so you have all of those going up to 6, and 6 we're getting into figures and we're getting into more realistic faces. You also have a whole classroom on the dudes. So if you want to get into drawing male faces, again, introduction there. You have front facing, 3/4 view profile of all dudes, plus how to paint a hottie. You know you want to. It keeps bouncing me all the way back. Okay. And then you have a whole bonus material on fashion figures. So this was used to be a free opt-in at Awesome Art School, and I've embedded it here now because it's such a crazy ton of content. These are all YouTube videos, but good luck finding them on YouTube. That's why I take the time to pull them out and put them into classrooms, because these are all real-time lessons. And isn't it so much more convenient having it all perfectly laid out? There's 13 episodes, then there's material and projects. And then I went back and did a whole nother set of fashion drawings. And so everything is all in there for you, all nicely set up, which is so nice. And then very last but not least, we have the new monthly lessons right here, which are official drawing club lessons, advanced projects. So I do one every single month, and they come out on the 1st of every month. The only sad thing about canceling your membership is then you will no longer get access. You won't ever get any more new lessons. And often is the case is I have more than one lesson in there because these are advanced. Sometimes I just feel like my newbies are like getting a little bit, they're trying hard to catch up, but maybe they want to play too and like do the really hard lessons. So in a couple of cases, I'll have like 2 lessons. I'll have like a beginner lesson and then I'll have an advanced lesson as well. So like this is like July, and they're just done by month. So this was the lesson on how to draw like Kevin Keel. And then we have a simple lesson on drawing on tone paper and like doing highlights and shadows on tone paper. So this is like a beginner's lesson. So this is all levels. And then after you complete that, then if you're feeling crazy or you're already advanced, you can dive into these much more complicated lessons. Yes. Oh my God, I love this lesson. And these lessons that are advanced are super varied, because when I make these, I really like just do whatever I'm like, however like the spirit moves me that month is what you get. So we've done everything from like this fashion fairy drawing, which is in Copics. I think that's the only colored one there is. I usually try to keep these really black and white. But I always have the supply lists and clickable supply lists. Again, she's like 5-minute video on YouTube, but in Awesome Art School, that's like a 19-minute. So it's slowed down. And you also have links to all the supplies. You also have like the download PDFs for your convenience. So it's so much more. Yeah, so I have all sorts of like random crazy projects in here. You should also note that all of these lessons are between 1 and 2 hours. So that's a really big difference. That's what differentiates my free content on YouTube and my premium course content at Awesome Art School is you're getting like me sitting down, we're chatting, everything's recorded live. I do very few voiceovers, and even if I do voiceovers, it's still I'm keeping the video in real time, and I'm narrating and explaining everything in depth and detail as we go along. So the learning experience is like completely different than what you find on YouTube. So that is the Fun Fab Drawing Club. All right, so a couple advantages. One, it's so freaking cheap. It's less than Netflix. It's $12 a month. I think Netflix is $12.99. So if you're like a drawing junkie like I am and you want to continue to be pushed and to grow, hanging out with me in the Fun Fab Drawing Club is a pretty sweet way to do that. And real quick, I almost forgot. Oh, look at my cat. She's on my head. Boop, cat on my head. Okay, sorry, I digress. Okay, before I forget, if you join up at $12 a month, it's $12 a month forever. If you join up at $12 a month and say a year from now, I up the price to like $16 a month, you stay at $12 a month. Just making you aware of that now, because as content grows and grows and grows and builds, and that library of content just gets bigger, that price will be going up. And I also want to make sure I covered how to do everything. All right, so how to join. Oh, wait, quick, before I do that, how to cancel. I want to show you that as well. If you're done, because this question sometimes comes up. If you're done, canceling is really easy. Go back into your club. You go back, you have this little icon in the top. You go to manage subscriptions. And you can change your credit card out there too. And all you have to do is hit cancel. The only sad part about that is that then you won't get better at drawing. It's honestly, it's like such a steal with all that content for $12 a month. It's stupid. And it is like, again, you own it. It's pretty remarkable. Other cool things about being involved with that is there's a designated Facebook group that is growing, so that you can be a part of that. Oh, and I just remembered one more thing again that I forgot to show you. Oh, I'm not doing so good right now. Okay, real quick again, that I love about Awesome Art School is if you're not on Facebook, because there is a designated, here's all the realistic stuff. So much stuff. There is a place in the classroom, if you're not on Facebook, where you can leave comments. You can leave comments, you can post pictures, you can ask questions. So don't freak out if you're not on Facebook, because there's a place, a community within Awesome Art School, within each lesson, that you can ask questions and get feedback. It used to not be able to post pictures, so people would email me, and emailing me is totally fine too. So things you get the designated Facebook group, you get the community of us all growing together. I also give you, all Fun Fab Drawing Club members get discounts on all my books. In my Etsy shop, you own all the lessons. Obviously, you can go back and rewatch things anytime. Everything is organized. Also coming down the pipeline, in addition to the new book that's coming out, and a lot of those lessons I'm doing and will be doing more of in the Fun Fab Drawing Club, is I'm going to be doing more figures. And because my next book coming out, I know this one hasn't even released yet. At the time of this video, the How to Draw and Find Your Style is like going to hit Amazon shelves like next week. But my next book after that is How to Draw Figures. So Fun Fab figures, obviously. So that's what you can be looking forward to if you want to join. Also, I hate the fact that this club is open right now for registration year round, because what happens is I spend all my energy trying to like marketing business, like, come on, join the club, blah, blah, blah. And then I feel like I'm ignoring my students that are in there already. I don't have time to be doing both. So what I'm doing is I'm closing registration, and I'm only going to have it open twice a year, because I want to spend all my energy loving on my students that are members and developing awesome lessons for them. I don't want to spend my time trying to track down random cold traffic and like all the marketing. I have no interest. So if you want to join the club, you have 2 times a year that you can do it. You can join up in Halloween, and you can join up on Easter. And other than that, it's closed and you can't get in. I'll have a wait list that you can join, that you can click and join at Awesome Art School. If you go when it's closed, you can put your name on the wait list. And then when it's open again, you can come in, and then it's closed again for 6 more months. So that way, again, I can focus all my energy on my people. I love my people, and making awesome lessons, reaching out, saying, hey, what do you guys want to learn? You give me feedback. We go forward. So I love it. Like, I feel like we're like a growing team together. And yeah, I want to work on what you guys want to work on. This isn't like, I'm like the hero and like the star of the show, and this is what we're doing. It's like not about me. It's like, what do you guys need help with? Let's do that. Okay. So we've been doing lots of hands lately, like serious shading, advanced realistic projects. So we run the gamut. So if you have any questions, please pop them in the comment section. I hope this is helpful for prospective and existing customers alike. And if you have any questions, you know I'm here for you. You can also email me. But comment section, I read all my comments. So please pop them in, and I'll get back to you. Have an awesome day, and be an awesome artist with me.